chat. 1 second. Throwing some fresh batteries. If I knew where the hell they were. Alright. Other one's plugged in. Look at that for now. Alright. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. Okay, so yesterday's stream kind of went all wonky. So, anyway, we skipped a little bit, just a wee bit, that I played off stream. But I'm just gonna be honest, it wasn't the most interesting. But yeah, last night, everything was being dumb, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna not deal with it. Everything seems to be working tonight. Now that my batteries are working. Hey, Ram! It goes good, I hope. What on earth is that noise? See nothing. Okay, yeah, so all I really did yesterday off the stream, because what little stream there was, I just said screw it and deleted it. There wasn't any watch time really. Anyway, there was not the Human Repair Center. Okay, there was a auto mech repair facility. I disabled it. Controller. This is what happens when you drop your controller, because I dropped it the other day. Because battery life looks good. No, damn it. Alright. This is how it all starts. What do you mean? My descent into insanity? That started a while ago. I got this cool staff thing now. It does electric damage, so it's great on auto mechanicals. Also, it does this. Got crazy anime stuff going on. Oh, and I bought this pistol yesterday. Which looks a lot like another pistol from World War I, because this thing looks like a C96. And then I can't think of what this one looks like, but it's burst fire. And it's got this big old magazine. And it Looks a lot like a pistol from Red Dead Redemption. It fires uranium-infused ammunition. So it's great on people and auto mechanicals. Or no, sorry, not auto mechanicals. It's great on people and creatures, but not auto mechanicals, because this stuff is actually what the crazy cult is using to charge them. So if I shoot the auto mechanicals with this, they will become overcharged, and they'll get extra speed and power, and most of them seem strong enough. Oh, yeah. Put a scope on this, yeah, it would look a lot like Han Solo's. You are correct. Okay, I did hit go live. It looks good on the old Twitch end. But, just double checking everything. After last night, I don't want any more nonsense. Okay, so we got 2 people hanging out over on Twitch, because I've decided I think I'm just going to keep doing Twitch for a while, at least until I find something else. Anyway. The Thunderstick. Yes, I know, it's a Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Oh, god damn it. Again! Controller. I will go get my spare controller if I have to. I'll do it. So yeah, this thing's great on auto mechanicals, and this thing will charge them up. But against everything else, it should do well. Mother, you were working fine earlier. What is happening? I will retitle this My Descent into Insanity. Maybe if I leave the bat, maybe I'm accidentally, like, knocking him out of place with the... this is what happens when you drop your controller. Don't drop your controller on concrete, folks. Got a concrete floor in here, and it's like a 0 out of 10 experience. Do not recommend. Ooh, I didn't see this machine earlier. Weapon modification vending, huh? There's revolvers? Can I have one? Ooh, a light pistol plasma barrel? I want a revolver. Sharp. I can get a burst onto the shotgun? Okay. Ooh. Explodey rounds for the repeater. Say less. What? Ooh, sawn off barrel. Increases recoil and spread and movement speed while aiming down sights. Silence shots. Loudner sold separately. Loudner sold separately. I love it. I wonder if they're referencing that episode of The Simpsons where Homer goes to buy a gun. You know, what the heck is this doing here? Okay. Controller, just work with me, please. I ask so little. Lowers base damage of the weapon by how much? Maybe I don't want that then. You piece of... One more time. If this happens one more time, I'm going to get my other controller. Well, I'll have to think on that then. Okay, so, right, the automech facility is disabled, so Top Hat is not going to be so happy. Heavy Armor is probably to be very happy.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening.
You might say I did what needed to be done.
Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report?
Lose your words? What do you mean? No, it's my mind I'm losing. Trust me, it's my mind. Yeah, the ones at the repair facility weren't hostile. It was kind of weird. And also, I ran into a grafted soldier, Inez. You know anything
Just
about
that
her?
Milver Street requested her presence for some mission. Normally, I demand to be paid, but I was just glad to get her some work. Trooper Sealong was one of my best enhanced soldiers, but never took to her grafts. Been uncertain what I could rely on her for. So Milver Street holds her contract. At least for now.
People trapped in corporate totalitarianism talk like that. I'm sorry, you just loan her out like she's your property? Excuse me?
Trooper Sealong agreed to receive a regular stipend in exchange.
Going to get my other controller. I'll put up the be right back screen. Going to get my other controller. This is not a joke. This one's white. I'm gonna go grab my blue one. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. This controller is an Xbox One controller that I've been using for a while. So it's been through like 1.5 console generations. So it's no surprise that after dropping it, it's starting to give me a little bit of trouble. Actually taken it apart and repaired it once already. So honestly, I'm surprised it survived that. This is actually a Xbox Series controller. So this is current. However, the really crazy thing to me is that sometimes you can fix these things by updating the controller. Because you have to update because it just blows my mind you have to update controllers. So yeah, this is my blue one. It's gonna look a little weird because of the green screen. But yeah, this one, I knew the guy in electronics at the Walmart I worked at. Someone tried to steal this because it's got the blue faceplate, I guess. So I got it for like 45 bucks instead of the 70 they were on it for it originally. Pretty good. No regrets on that. But yeah, this is actually a current gen controller, so no more mess ups. No more nonsense. I may be leaving a stream marker here so I can come back later for comedic purposes. All right. Back to the game.
Exchange for her contract, the holder of which dictates what she does, within reason. She's been furloughed for some time owing to her failed
Now the
grasp.
audio in the game is cutting out.
Don't like Milver Street shepherding her about, but he took a liability off my hands.
That's not just in the stream.
That's all there is to say.
That's happening.
Now,
That's happening.
let's talk helping you. There's a bridge gating entry to the northern part of the island. You want to get to the Vox?
Her
First
audio
step
is
is
cutting
getting
out like
through.
crazy. I don't know
There's
why.
an alternate path, but it's blocked by Zeranium. I'll order my troops at the forward operating base to aid you, and you'll punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses.
So yeah, I'll take a look at that other controller some other time. Oh wow, these next gen controllers got a little extra grip on them too. I like that. I really wish I had gotten a red one, but red one would have been full price, so. That's not a bad idea.
Reckon so. Go once you step light, though. There's no...
I hope you mean reboot the game and not the stream, because I really don't want to have to do that. Okay, make a save. Reboot the game. And yes, I've been playing old GTAs lately. I miraculously do have some free time. Might possibly be working on videos on those games. What? I love these opening menus, though, by the way.
How do you like Fairfield? I trust the dusty streets, inescapable advertising, and high-strung citizenry live up to your expectations of an Auntie's Choice Company town?
The guy in the menu knows where I am in the game. And the other day he referenced that it was my first playthrough. And the difficulty I had chosen. It's almost creepy. But I love it. Game has been re-booted. Does have really good load times for an Unreal 5 game. Like, oh. Right, that's why I stopped using this controller. The right analog stick feels weird. Also, I'm not turning right now. But I'm turning. Which totally ain't a pain in the ass in, when you play Dead by Daylight. Oh, I have skills. They should probably put something into melee. Yeah, that stick drift though. Okay, what the heck? It just did it again. I swear to God, I didn't buy these batteries that long ago. Are they what's going bad? Son of a... I might have to get new batteries. Because otherwise, I don't know what the hell is going on. Batteries aren't dying. That's not the problem. Okay, let's grab the white one again and try to use the other two batteries and see what happens there. Let's see what happens. Just out of curiosity. Let's see if it keeps doing it or not. These ones have good, decent enough juice now. Right, yeah, the blue one's got bad stick drift now. That's why I stopped using it. Maybe I should crack that one open and try to sell it, because I still have one other spare. Believe it or not. When I got my series, it came with 2 controllers. Or no, my Xbox One S, it had 2 controllers. Moonman smoke grenades. Okay, what the hell? I'm thinking it's the damn batteries now. Because now it's not doing it. And I got the white controller again. Maybe, like, the end bits corroded so they're not seating right? Dang it, Energizer, you've never let me down. I've been using you for years with these rechargeables. And it's never been a problem. Why now? Why now? It's not even the part in the controller that they're seating in that's the problem either, because these two are working. So it's got to be the batteries themselves. At least one of them. Yeah, it'd be painful, and oh yeah, I still have a perk I can get. Ooh, I have a really easy way to kill them now. Getting in Space Ranger keeps coming up in dialogue, and it's extra damage per speech skill, which is really good. Palm Greaser is also quite good. Also, that's really good. Ooh, minus damage to near enemies, though. That's a problemo. Marks and rifles, pistols, shotguns deal increased damage. Well, the magazine of one of these weapons is half empty. That counteracts with a flaw I took. Wait, what if I took Point Blank Artist and Sharpshooter? Then I just have a damage buff because they cancel each other. The negative effects would cancel each other out. I'm sorry, what? Gain bonus damage against any faction you have a negative reputation with? 10, 20, or up to 40% if the faction is labeled as kill on sight. So whoever I choose to go against, I would just keep doing more and more damage to. I feel like I'm gonna have to make that choice eventually, but it's pretty early, so I don't think I need that yet. Also, I love the name of this one, Electrotherapist. It just makes me think of the Doctor from Dead by Daylight. Okay, honestly, this one, searching through containers can reward you with bonus money or crafting materials. I feel like taking this early in the game is gonna have a long-term benefit that's gonna add up over time, you know. So we're gonna grab that. Yeah, so far, nobody even knows I exist, really. Auntie's Choice kind of knows me, and they kind of like me, too. mean, I definitely used the crap out of that blue controller, though. And honestly, the reason it's got its stick grip is probably due to the amount of drinking I used to do while gaming. So. That's probably on me. Probably got dropped a bunch of times I don't even remember. I just realized you're an acquisitions officer. What the heck?
Take care in the northern regions of the island. Fewer reports from scouts. Heightened degree of danger. Maybe that's something to look forward to. Loose your words. I'm listening.
Okay, I heard it that time. You're right. Who the hell does talk like that? But yeah, I got the sky cutter
Good
down.
work. Sure it'll aid your path into the box. Presuming you keep your nerve.
Are you challenging me? Many have before, and they've all regretted it. Right, there's a lab over here, but there's a bunch of really tough enemies, too. Wow. I just immediately see the repercussions of those actions. They're just like, she's ready to... Yeah, shoot to kill, you say, but, I probably have enough bullets, but at this... Ooh. Hello, what is this? Game, you gotta be telling me when I'm getting guns. What the... You gotta charge it? Yes, I do. Okay, so it dumps you dump radioactive waste into it, and then that's what it shoots. Cool. Oh, and I got a green shotgun? I'll be sticking with this. Oh, I'm not in that building anymore, so I can put my other helmet back up. They were like way down by the beach. Maybe I can kind of creep in over here and they won't notice me. No, wait, that's the... I just hit the wrong button. That's the checkpoint. So yeah, I want to like, kind of cut through. If that might not even be possible. So Ram, how did your stream go earlier? I was mostly lurking. I didn't even catch the name of that game we were playing. Right, yeah, this place over here in this corner, that's full of really bad stuff. So maybe we just creep in over here. Of course.
Readying assault protocols.
Never commended, but don't be resentful. Wouldn't anybody be
Homicidally irritable.
Ask anyone.
But of course. Yeah, last time I saw homicidally irritable, they lived up to their name. Gonna try to jump on here, jump over there, and then go up there, but climb, you bastard. But the guide is just the rules you're not supposed to get caught breaking. In fact, all rules are just rules you're supposed to not get caught breaking. Because if you get caught, then you get run into trouble. You never run into trouble when you're not getting caught. It's not in my experience. Ooh, hello. In. Oh, they killed that dude over there. Well, I suppose having to get new batteries is still cheaper than having to get a whole new damn controller. Disguise, eh? It's not a mistake, he said, if someone else takes the blame. Really? Is that so? Oh, hello, am I being raided? Oh, hello, Vats. Hope World of Warcraft was treating you well. Thank you very much for the raid. Okay, so somebody's in here, like, with a disguise and stuff. So for anyone just jumping in, this is the Outer Worlds 2. Came out last week, I think. Did you just slide down the ladder? I didn't know they could do that. We're currently sneaking into a lab that they do not want us in.
Oh, you're likely affected too, aren't you? Scream twice for yes.
You must be one of the people I'm looking
Could
for.
it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Omid Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
Pressed into service. No, you don't understand. This is, yeah, employees here don't seem to live that long.
Yes. Tragedy has befallen a number of my subordinates. I will trust you not to make light of such heart-rending events. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
Yeah, we should discuss my fee.
Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment, dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. It should be quite fair.
But I have speech. I just don't have enough. Man, this is Starfield all over again.
Don't focus so much on monetary compensation. Think of the goodwill you'll earn with Auntie's choice. We have vision and we are going places, this project especially. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end,
That's a word
it's
for it.
really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say.
Just get to the point.
Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
Apparently not.
Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter if you are capable
Assume
of following
everyone has a
simple
doctorate?
instructions,
Dang.
I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
This guy's over here like, I assume everyone has a doctorate. Well, sorry, master's degree. I guess you're just not good enough. I'd just be a mister with a master's degree, not a doctor, because you need a doctorate to be a doctor.
We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered.
I don't actually have a
After
master's
that,
degree in anything.
An
I'm just
antidote should be possible in relatively
playing
short
along.
order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
We scrape up some of the goo. Oh, Lord. So, where can I find all that?
Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in
have some
another
of this
building
stuff
on
then. I
these
was
same
picking
grounds.
plants yesterday.
A satellite lab to this one, if you will.
I'll be off then.
Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
Yeah, about that. I don't really know how to get out of here without shooting everybody. This must be some kind of a centrifuge. Centrifuge? I don't know. How do you say that? Well, okay, maybe I can get in and out of
Typical
the
Auntie's choice. Moving fast and breaking things.
Okay, so we're just gonna back away slowly, and run for the hills.
Get the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I didn't realize I had gotten heavy armor. So 9 armor, 10% damage resistance, and it's got some good stuff to it. Cost cut materials. Damage resistance 30%, but 5% damage resistance is lost every time the wearer takes damage down to no additional bonus. Resets at the end of combat. Oh, well that's terrible. I'll just stick with this. I was trying to switch my gun. Out here, the wildlife's going to be of more concern. Huh. Not sure what that does. Just put 2 more shells into my triple barrel, because that's how that works.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Ow.
Emergency protocols ready.
report update. We are approaching the Raptidon Den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Windborne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team. Quiet now
Yes,
as we
simple
approach
enough.
the rap's nest. Certainly this spirited variety will offer... Oh, no! Oh, okay. We need to run now!
It really throws me off that you can't loot some of the enemies in the game. Reminds me of MMOs, like when they tell you to go get, like, I don't know, say 4 wolf hearts or something. And then you kill like 20 wolves and you only get 3 hearts. You know what I'm talking about. Oh! Hello!
Engaging combat protocol.
I should start shooting. Your
That's
ability.
what you need to worry about. Comment.
I just realized how low I'm getting on shells. Oh yes, going to get a stool sample. That should be simple enough, they said. Ugh.
Samples acquired. This quantity should be enough to produce the antidote.
Well, at least my robot knows what she's talking about. No harm in grabbing some extras, though. Incendiary, you say? To shreds, you say? Didn't I need 2 different plants? Or did they just want the one? Or... Just so the antidote's on a data cartridge, I think. It sounds like we're gonna get paid extra at the end of this by not shooting everybody. As fun as I'm sure that would be. Okay, yeah, my controller hasn't done the thing in a good minute, so it was definitely the batteries. Damn it. I mean, yes, I'm still out only like $12 instead of 60, but still, damn. Even tiny, unexpected expenses are never fun. You want me to make it all the way there? Well, I see some stealth grass about. Big or small, unexpected expenses be no fun. I can slide? I'm astonished. For a game running on Unreal, this game has fantastic load times and fantastic save times. I understand this ain't gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but like, I feel like this game's getting a lot of misplaced hate. Well, if my coffee cup weren't blocking the mini-map, I could actually use it. Okay. I'll go over there now. At least it was empty. That was the sound of the spoon hitting the aforementioned concrete floor.
Why is there red everywhere? On everything? Truly my least beloved of all colors.
What? Bro, how do you not like red? Bro's over there dissing my favorite color. I might have to kill him. That is a killable offense.
I'm warning you. I presently persist in a state of ceaseless perturbation.
You know, he sure seems agreeable. You know, he's still sweeping up. It's not very irritable of him. And somebody have a bottle of wine and some forest loaf. We'll just,
What's more, I
Lab tech was trying to retrieve something from the terminal.
Don't open that door! Close it so we don't get spotted.
Excuse me? Well, that was frustrating.
Okay, thankfully the devs had the foresight to make your companions undetectable. I'm very happy they did that. Oh, this should be good. As you are all aware, our important work here at the lab is being hindered by a handful of incompetents, quarrels, and irredeemable personnel who have become liability to our quarterly reports. So let's take them all out back and shoot them. I mean, what? Wow. That's,
My face feels hot, and I am brimming with anger.
he's angry, everybody. Oh, that's cool. They get auto-marked on the minimap when you look at them. Yeah, took action on everything action. Sorry if I don't seem super surprised by how these companies treat their employees, but it's that I just played the first game, and my shock kind of went over in frickin' Stillwater with the damn gravesite fees. I knew I needed something else, but where the hell do I get it?
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing?
Excuse me? Least homicidal? I'm insulted.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom. Haha. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail.
You don't seem overly surprised about any of this.
Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure, undiluted panache. Exactly what we do best.
Panache?
Well, it's only a matter of time.
Is panache a real word? Same with pizzazz. Like, if I put pizzazz into the dictionary, is something gonna come up? Can't say I ever tried it.
Normally, I'd say perfection can't be hurried, but... there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device, and it will get a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Normally my synthesizer's got more keys. Say, does this synthesizer do the, the zippity-zoo sound from all those 80s songs? Use your expertise to make enhancements. Pfft. If only I was a doctor. Well, hopefully this'll do. So, which one of these keys makes it sound like a bass guitar? Because that's what I'm looking for. If I play everyone some soft cell, they'll calm down.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us.
I could do 99 red
Though
balloons.
in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote?
Yes, but I'm afraid it's going to cost a bit more now.
Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Why, let that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit
I mean,
bonus.
I
for your
could just
superlative
shotgun the
performance.
synthesizer and then walk away with the antidote. Just saying.
Wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you.
I mean, I didn't really care about that, but thanks, I guess. Escape suit? What's this about? Ooh, it's all glowy like Splinter Cell. You guys ever play the old Splinter Cell games? Okay, what'd it do? Escape protocol. If the wearer drops below 30% health, a smoke bomb is dispersed at their location. Ooh. It's got that damn cost cut materials again, though. Which I still don't care for. Cool.
This place was quite the scene when we arrived. Any idea what happened?
I probably shouldn't tell them. Oh, we leveled up again. I feel like having at least one into everything is gonna be helpful. And now I'll probably start building into stuff. And I'm probably gonna build into like guns, leadership, and speech. So I can talk my way out of things. But if I can't, me and my companions can wipe them off the face of, well, not Earth, but, ooh, I could probably get over here now. Hey, Niles, let's go find your buddy. Wow, they literally can't keep up with me, so the game is... If you look at the minimap, you can see the game teleporting to my location. Nice. Oh, that is not bad.
Just say what.
Felt the wind of a couple of those. Yeah, I prefer not to have less armor. I will... Uh-oh. Extra sneak attack damage for minus 25% health. Ooh, that's rough. If this were a sneak character, that would be fantastic. But it's not. So get out of here. Another perfect day. I woke to another day of comfort and security. Well, we already see how that ended. Broke morning fast, tribute, pancakes, prepared by the typical auto-mechanical flame. Alright, you had pancakes, nice. Noticed my neighbor taking his afternoon walk much earlier today. Cool. Bears further scrutiny possible reporting. What the heck? He expressed great contentment with our perfect light, yet pondered if it might ever... end. Reported him. Then I ate the sweet cake. Enjoyed an evening meal while rereading a Bacon to the Cosmos. Cool. Retired listening to everyone's neighbor on the wireless, blah blah blah. Another perfect day ends for the glory of the sovereign. You were not the smartest. I need to get me some lockpicks. I'm like a cat. I see a door closed and I just want it to be open. They're raised by primals, boy. Ooh! Already getting scrap and energy canisters from Treasure Hunter. Yeah, skills like that usually pay off long term. This is just a couple of little things right now, but by the end of the game, I will probably have lost track of how much crap I gained from it. Oh, look at all that! What a bunch of stuff. Okay, a bunch of foodstuffs, which is good because I ate a bunch of food. Toilet soda, my favorite. Somebody really like purple berries. cereal and the wine and everything. Use passcode that was already written in. Okay. Don't leave your passwords pre-filled in, folks. Probably a bit of security risk, if I had to guess. Forbidden fruit taste. This should be good. My recent conduct was a profound disappointment to all the Protectorate. Six demerits. I mean, I was just making a joke. I mean, she does seem to really like the purple berries, but 6 demerits and an extra hour of work to offset loss in output. Man. I fear I know the answer. Yeah, you probably did. Oh my god, there's more. I'll just eat that one to max out my health. I knew I was punching those things for a reason. Or you can't just throw perfectly good shotgun shells like that. Come on. Just be throwing out ammunition. Still use outhouses. That's interesting. Man, bunk beds and a sleeping bag. Okay, wow, treasure hunter was a good call. I think I've already made like 300 bucks. It's... You know what I mean. It is definitely a skill paying for itself. So many eggs, so much potential food. Do I want to know how they get the eggs up on the walls like that? Like, are they laying them up there? I don't think I need to see. all trades, but master of none, usually better than a master of one. Not in this game so far. So I'm glad they found ways of locking doors without locking them in the conventional sense. As a player, I kind of hate it, but from a design standpoint, it's fantastic. So now but yeah, this is annoying because now I'm gonna have to remember to. Security is a bit light. Well, that's because they got killed by the crabs. Oh, hello.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Ah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Another load of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabble skedaddle.
Yeah.
Or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
I just wanted to speed that up a little bit. Honestly, with Treasure Hunter giving me tons of extra stuff, I'm probably gonna have, Oh yeah, also I craft twice the normal amount of ammo because of a trade I took at the beginning of the game. So... ammo will hopefully become less of a problem, and... oh, your friend is in this town. They're probably dead. Just putting that out there, Miles. Don't get your hopes up, buddy.
Lord, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
But there is security here. They're just focused on their own thing.
Howdy, Zed. You look... well.
What's up? You mind if I take all your crap? Maybe I hop on your computer and check the email. 2 hack and a bypass shunt. Man.
You always put your hands on other people's things.
Yes. It's like my whole deal. Like Eminem and Jay-Z, I'm a bit of a renegade.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
He introduced me to your friend there, bud.
Zed, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. just not mine.
Oh, no. Me and him are not a thing like that. If this is going where I think it's going. But, yeah, you're kind of being an ass.
Hang fire, Commander. Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
Oh, right. I totally forgot to do a thing
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Okay. Maybe we rethinked.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
Man.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the consul.
Dude, I'm just telling you the truth. You're not getting me there any faster. Maybe we can get a crossover about here. Oh, hello. What is in there? All that's just from Treasure Hunter. That skill might kind of be broken, actually. realize the lootable enemies pop up on the minimap. Okay, so I'm down in here. I gotta get back over here, get up here, and get to there.
Entering a confrontational state. Okay, heals 300 health instantly and 300 health over 5 seconds, but it's got extra toxicity. Just eats me some crackers. It looks promising. I'm already level 7. Hopefully that's strong enough to take care of these guys. Why is there just a random coolant tank? I don't like that. It's usually a sign of auto mechanicals. Is that a submarine? Robot, I get how that happened, but Niles, you should go to the Olympics for the long jump. Gotta love that dehydrated water. Tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
That is I suppose that's one way to take vitamins. Can't say I recommend it, also can't say I ever tried it, so basic. Oh, okay, that's how that works. Alright, I get it. Compass, pocket watch. Do things that you'd think would be basically outdated. Says the guy holding a lever action right. Let me guess. And they're just above us now.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and initiators.
Should have sold some of these. Ooh, a green sentry blade. Power attack deals extra damage. That's what I like to see.
Enter your belt.
Well, it took
I'm
us
locked
some
and
light
stuck.
instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Sovereign provides. Assist funds.
What? What the hell is the point of having an attack like that if you can never use it?
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged.
I could almost get that guy. Well. I do have an incendiary shotgun I would like to try out. Ooh. You know, they could have gone with a real heat shield. But this works too.
All it took was some light instruction.
I still have the other thing, so let's go. Oh. I have all of the wrong things, so let's
The idea is to kill them before you die. Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
supposed to empty my mags anymore. good thing I got a whole bunch of food. I'm gonna walk over here and I'm gonna find out they killed the hostages as soon as the alarm went off. Okay, so incendiary shotgun, it just got the damage over time, but does less initial damage. Makes sense. That actually seems to go with this quite well, but I still want that weak spot damage. So that's 17 times 8. This one is also 17 times 8. The regular one is, I thought it said it reduced the damage. And I don't think it does. Remembering I can add weapons to the junk pile so I can sell them much easier later on. Violence may be the last refuge of the incompetent, but it's also the first steps to suppressing insurrection. Lordy, lordy. Hello. I will be breaking you out shortly. I want to loot the ship.
I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
You did not snitch.
That wasn't meant to be pointed. I'm sure it wasn't easy getting this far, what with that tyrant warden at the bridge.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
Oh.
The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Well, I already unlocked everything.
Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
Yeah, it's usually best to blow up ships you're not on board. This game's dialogue choices. I'm loving it. Yeah, blow up ships you're not on board.
I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Damn it. Yeah, Niles, you're the engineer.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if
Yeah,
I
not
die,
blowing
that's
yourself
the
up.
end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
Yeah, negligent maintenance. That's gonna work when there's a bunch of dead bodies around everything. I mean, sure,
Yes, Commander.
sabotage it.
Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it.
I'm sorry, enjoy Oblivion? I will one day enjoy Oblivion. That is on the list of games to play.
What the commander means is, good luck.
Likewise.
No,
And
really
thank you
enjoyed
both
it. I'm
again.
told Oblivion's a fantastic game. I've just never gotten around to it. Wow. You mind if I just pilfer your dead friends? I don't really care. I'm just asking as like a courtesy thing. I'm gonna take their money. I'm not getting paid enough for this, so... We're gonna... Get out of that cell. I still don't see how this is gonna work, considering I already shot everybody. You think they would check the ship? Hologram site, eh? Ooh. It's like a really futuristic red dot, like in Call of Duty. But what does it do? Increases weak spot damage. That's what the other one does. Yeah, I'll take the 2 times. Okay, you can throw that in junk. Guess I'll keep the incendiary one. Would be faster to just pop on over. But yeah, Hillbilly, the game is really good. The load times are pretty damn decent for a game on Unreal. I mean, look at that. That wasn't that bad at all. Also, I have yet to encounter any major obvious glitches. I mean, there's a couple of audio bugs here and there, but you reset the game and it goes back to normal, so nothing game-breaking or no weird stretched faces, no broken quests.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky?
No,
a Protectorate
no.
transport?
Cool, we get to see it. I didn't think we'd get to see it.
What in the blazes was that?
Ignition, combustion, affection.
What of my team? That wasn't the vessel sent for them, was it? Tell me they were not on board.
3 of them was not on board. The other one wanted to be on board.
And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses.
He did his best.
You're right. I apologize. Audra was never one for half measures. I know all too well how stubborn she can be. Still, her loss will be felt. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end?
Yep. Oh, 25 and 19.
I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
You're lucky Niles and me are pretty chill.
I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago.
Ooh,
hopefully
companion
it
upgrade.
fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Good luck, I guess. Use this to apply upgrade mods to your companions' weapons, armor. These mods increase damage and armor values of their equipment, respectively, as well as granting additional bonuses. Each companion has a basic and advanced kit that must be found, with the latter granting access to more powerful mods. Cool. I kind of already knew that because they said Valerie's upgrade kit's in a crate on the ship. I just need more keys.
Got time for a debrief, Commander?
We just did that.
Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate.
Someone's in a good mood.
Yeah. Guess I am. First time in a long time I felt something kin to hope. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too.
Fair enough. So how do we do that?
On Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel, but here, I think we'll have to settle for patting each other on the back.
No. If we ever get back to Earth, you'll be a fine agent. If there even still is an Earth, that's still up for grabs, or a up for debate or whatever.
Shucks, Commander. I'm gonna get top-heavy you keep paying me compliments like that. Thanks again for going out of your way to help Zeb. Now I can focus on hunting down the Vrees without feeling like I've got a rabbit sprat in my back pocket.
Should I tell him he's actually got a rabbit sprat in his back pocket? Nah, I'll let him figure it out. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna pop back to town. I'm gonna sell a bunch of crap.
Too much spacers and try Auntie's choice pills. Good for what ails you.
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one force rocket for a whole skin of prestige force blood.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
I don't think I ever went into the saloon.
Store this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
All right, buddy. I think this guy's saying I know the secret Captain Handshake. Well, I did lead a team, but that wasn't... Well, no, I'm actually actively leading a team. This is a weird dialogue option.
From your tone, am I to suppose it didn't end well?
Most of them died. Yeah, you could say it.
Then we share that much in common. My last mission did not exactly go according to plan either, as my imprisonment no doubt suggests. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
You know, they got you in prison, but they're clearly... You haven't been here very long. Either that or they're letting you take care of your mustache, because... Man, this dude could be the Monopoly guy. I mean, this is like Pringles dude level mustache right there. Yeah, I don't give my name to prisoners, but it's nice to meet you, I guess.
Manners. How refreshing.
Wouldn't happen to know a way to get into the armory, would you?
And if I did?
Better I get what's in there than the people who imprisoned you, right?
What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with the Protectorate, but circumstances being what they are, perhaps you're right. We need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell. I'll be waiting.
Want me to talk to you through the window? Okay. 21 bits. You know, it'd be easier to break into this armory if you guys weren't staring at it. Ooh, is this an evidence locker? Where's the stash? Nothing hurts like stupid does. Stupidity can be painful. It's not as if running a side hustle inside Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion. Getting your dirty work done where people pretend they don't see it. Yes, yes. Mind those 2 rules, and I won't have to track you down. and send you back to your fleet in chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for the half-witted smugglers who landed on one of Auntie's transports. At the damaged landing pad, contraband crates, in the middle of the damn day. Okay. No mysterious benefactor left a stack of files and included detailed listings of their other crimes. And that, my friends, is why you don't keep paperwork. You know, one of the greatest mobsters ever was the accountant who could keep track of like a whole bunch of accounts without ever writing any of it down.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that. Except that I hate it.
Decided.
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard.
So, let me guess. You want me to get you a metal file in a cake, right?
There is an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these two dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it.
Thanks.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smooth. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
What? Wow, even basic medicine gives me this. I mean, that's kind of common knowledge. I don't think you really need the medicine skill for that, but okay.
You must be thinking of some other brand of coffin nails. Andy's Coronas are made with only the best carcinogenic substitutes. Guaranteed to extend your life, not shorten it. It's also the only smoke worth a good damn on this moon. Here, try a pack. On me.
Cool, thanks.
Glad I can please one person today. Can't say my actual taskmasters are too happy with me. I'm getting pressure from the folks up top to deploy these protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. That terminal's been giving me some trouble. The drones are ready to launch. All that needs doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
Oh, I probably can't either. Also, yeah, I got attacked by some drones on my way into town. Are you sure you want to do that?
Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But it's a moot point anyway. These ones ain't gonna shift on their own anytime soon. And that there's a problem. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks and troops, but half of them are ex-protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones.
There's a baton locked in one of the cases, just so you know. If I help, I'm taking it.
What? Oh, yeah. Must have gotten jammed in there prior to the liberation. Truth be told, I'd forgotten about it. What with all the trouble this terminal's been giving me. If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself to it.
Cool. I don't have hack 2, though. Anyone out there with more experience that can help
Guessing
me,
that means you're flat out of ideas? Figures. Not that I need the help of some protectorate townie, understand, but... I might have heard my predecessor was odd-jobbing it around town these days. Magnus, I think his name was. Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this... perplexity.
See no more. Man, there's a little shock baton. What's that weird sound again? don't have to buy all 250, do I? Okay, good. So I was like, that's a lot of money, but I'm like, I don't really need that many. Oh wait, I can craft ammo. Okay, now I got 139. Do one of those. Oh, and you get 200. Wow. I'll do one more of these. I'm gonna need shells for probably the majority of the game. No downside. Sounds good to me. Okay, so I crafted compact rounds, so that's for the pistols. Check out the streams right quick. A couple people hanging out on Twitch. I do appreciate you. We got 12 people over here on no YouTubers. I'm not even sure if there is a max weight, like carry weight or not, but I'm not hitting it at all, so. They're sure to have auto mechanicals over there. Okay, yeah, so we'll do up this little side quest first.
You're back. Why?
Your picture more than growing plants. What's going on?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
Sure. No, but I've played the game.
Nah, it's only a crime if you get caught. And you only get caught if you cause enough trouble that excessive corporate malfeasance has no choice but to haul you in. So long as you respect their boundaries, keep the right palms greased, and apply a bit of discretion, it's easy enough to do just about anything you need done. But since the original crew we sent here couldn't handle those 3 simple rules, it does so happen I have an opening for a well-paid accomplice. Interested?
Well paid, you say? Absolutely.
Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now. And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone
I'd like
to
the
earn
cut
it.
of your jib, too.
I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you. Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
Roll.
Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Then you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend.
I'll be back when it's
And
done.
I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Alrighty. I gotta go handle some laundry, so I will be right back. to unmute my mic. Okay. I said something about predecessor doing stuff. I probably can't even hack this damn thing. So that's in the middle of their encampment. Is this considered trespassing? Okay, I'm almost liked by them.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders.
Haven't even found a revolver yet. Frost converter. Reinforced barrel. Accelerated burst. Increases magazine capacity, reload speed, and adds penetration through soft target. Well, holy crap. Okay, I might need to grab that for the Mauser. That sounds amazing. Give me that. Pistol suppressor. That could also be good. Loudner, sold separately. Shock machine gun. I've never even found one of those. Gain 50% damage resistance against all sources, including ranged while blocking. That sounds kind of broken. Not gonna lie. Does it have to be equipped? Like, I have the pistol right here. What the heck? Can I not mod this pistol? Alright, this is not a light pistol. This is a incredibly poorly named ED service pistol. Who in their right mind would name it the E... I get the ED stands for Earth Directorate, but... Come on. Who the hell would name it the ED service? ED service? That's ridiculous. Well, I will have those mods for the other pistol tonight. Let's say you.
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
Mortuary affairs. Can't you tell by the smell?
Thought these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolating in the air. I'd explain it then. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. As a friendly reminder, all sales are final, especially ammunition.
That makes sense. Charged machine pistol advanced mag. What's this? Damn you, Auntie Cleo, and your stupid cost-cutting materials. Okay, well, you're kind of a pointless vendor. There's literally a machine right there. I'm betting there's another one somewhere else. Performance review, eh? Promotion request denied. Ooh. No, it's not because they let people wander around and steal stuff. That would be embarrassing. Guys, you really shouldn't have all your supplies in one place. One artillery shell hits roughly that ship, and this whole place is gonzo. Like, do you know what a 500-pound bomb would do to this place?
The target's not on the ground, recruits.
I have to teach these guys how to shoot like that quest in New Vegas.
Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not.
Hint, we do not. Do not flag people at the range. They call that flagging. Don't do it. Just don't do it. If you have to tell someone that's putting a gun at their head, you're already in trouble. Those haven't taken much damage. Are those guns even loaded?
I can assure you they are.
That's a good point, though. If you have to tell people not to... It's the problem.
The soldiers before you are former Protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. And if I have a word with them...
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
Yeah, I think they need the hard lesson only I can provide.
Somehow I doubt you would restrict yourself to words. Respectfully, I must decline your offer. Please excuse me. Lindell! You reload with a muzzle facing away from you. Away.
Alright, dude, are you sure?
Marginal improvements, still improvement, I suppose.
Thrusters!
Stop blaming the wind.
No mood for nonsense. The weapon works. Test it somewhere else. What's the big idea?
There, I've showed you I can shoot. Let me train them.
Eyes open when you pull the trigger. You can't shoot what you can't see.
I wasn't even ADSing that time. Man, fine. Have a bunch of dumbass recruits that go die. It ain't my army.
Target, not on the ground, recruit.
Test my weapons wherever I have the ammo, please. Hey, you mind if I just pop in, you know, and take a peek? Correct objective active, replenishment terminal key card, damn it. Where might I find that? Let me guess, I can pickpocket it from you. No, 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 don't. But I don't have the pickpocket skill, so I can't. So, what do you got here anyway? We got little monkey bars that the game will let me grab onto. Are these just supplies or are these meant to be climbed? Doesn't look like you're fully set up. There's a lot of bars on the ground. So you make people jump on the monkey bars, and then you have them crawl under the razor wire. See enough. And then they go to the shooting range, where nobody knows how to shoot. Well, no, they're getting a couple hits now. They gotta find her tent.
Stop that scrounging around.
I will scrounge whatever I want, you frickin' hireling. How dare you talk to me that way? Bro doesn't even know who I am. He will, though. You all will. It's in the war chest. Oh.
Business is always good. What do you need this time? Now there's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock, I'm sure... Wait one rapt gone moment. Did Ms. Galloway put you up to this?
Who? By whatever do you mean? I don't even know a Galloway.
She asked me for terminal access not even a fortnight ago. I'd call it coincidence if it didn't feel so much like conspiracy. I can't for the life of me adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there?
Terrible man-eating ones that put the fear of voltage covered.
All the while, I thought they were growing healthy little comestibles. They were planting the seeds for psychological warfare. Literally. Shows what I know. All right. Ms. Galloway can have access, but only because I believe in not biting the hand that feeds. Or, in this case, grows. Keycard to access the terminals, right here on the boxes beside me. Feel free to nab it.
Well, that was easy. Dumbass. Well, I mean, we're not taking weapons or anything. She said we already had the buyer for, like, purple berry wine or something. It'll be a tiny cost to morale, if anything. Or no, Spectrum Vodka, that was it. So yeah, they still got their weapons, and hey, who knows, they might even be shooting them a bit straighter. Couldn't talk through that. You're a pretty bad smuggler. Anyway, I assure you there are no
Hello
cases
again.
of Spectrum
You
Vodka.
get that inventory issue sorted? How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll
Tree
find
Fitty's
all
good
across
enough.
Arcadia.
I'll take Tree Fitty.
Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Oh, I passed it. What's she talking about? Ah, there she goes. What time's it getting to be? Right, I couldn't start early tonight. Yeah, because of the damn laundry. Okay. Running out of things to do. That girl I found earlier was in the town hall. Let's pop in and say hello. Perhaps we shoot through and introduce ourselves. Did you give it a brain control helmet like they did with the Death Claws, or is it just blind? Did it have a really bad sense of smell? I don't know. It doesn't look like it just blinds them. It looks like it's got like chemicals going into its head. I don't want to be here. I do want to be up here. Okay, I gotta ask though. How could I not?
Pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Understood. So, I am known as Commander Yaboy.
I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Sounds pretty typical to me.
No, I don't believe it is. That's what the Protectorate announcers wanted us to believe anyway, before Auntie showed us the truth. No, this is quite abnormal, I'm sure. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, the mood in town would certainly be merrier. Or something akin to it.
Hold up, your Protectorate.
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But then, Auntie's Choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept. And look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
Good for you.
Ah, so you must understand what my position exemplifies and why my work has become my pride. When I embraced Auntie's, I was given latitude to better myself. My dreams and abilities were my only limit. That's the beauty of Auntie's Choice. Everyone can make of their lives what they wish. Ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom.
So, you've been saved, as it were.
They did. I was in a dreadful state before the invasion. I fear I was close to disappearing myself. The Sovereign claims to provide for all of our needs. But without freedom and autonomy, I could not find happiness. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. The war effort and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand?
Right.
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Yeah, I was coming to find you, actually.
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
This might be my first glitch. I'm not sure if she's supposed to be talking like that. Okay, well, we're putting that on the back burner then. I just like doing that. Falling asleep at the wheel. Alright. It's probably gonna end it in like 25 minutes, give or take. Don't forget to check out my friend Rameth Zero Gaming. He has been rocking his way through The Wolf Among Us lately. There it is. And honestly, he's just an all-around good dude.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
The chores?
Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits. In my role, I compile material providing special insight on other colonies. Items prohibited to others, news logs, serials, and the like. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, this entire series, which took considerable time to assemble, I might add.
I can find them.
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. Stay true, outsider.
Mind if I rob you right quick? Just grab everything that you nailed down. You don't need these bullets, right? For this money. You just have to have it. Doesn't matter whatever it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You occasionally steal things automatically. Anything you stolen sells for significantly more. What? This flaw significantly changes the experience while in settlements. Not advised for players looking for a relaxing experience in towns. Affects 100% vendor buying price for stolen items. That is hilarious. I love this game. And that right there is one of the many reasons. I might end up making 100 reasons why I love this game. I could probably at least find 50, but no, I don't want that. That'd be great for another playthrough, though. Well, at this point, I think we're going in. robots up here. Can I fight with him anyway?
How's this?
No, it's the wall. Oh, hello. Right. When you get too close and that stuff pops out. Bet you can get over the fence back here, though. Suckers. Keeper armor, another decryption key. They told me these things were rare, but I'm actually finding a lot of them. I think I only need 4 to upgrade my robot here. Somebody mentioned this bridge before. Counterpoint, screw these guys. Let's take them on. Or maybe I already did, and I wasn't paying attention.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the paradox. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crimes of desertion and opposing the lawful authority of the Protectorate.
No! Wait, I beg of you! I was just afraid of Montelli! He's taken leave of his mental faculties!
You can't kill non-combatants, you fools! YouTube doesn't like that anymore. YouTube said no to that.
Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kindness in some capacity, but I left everything behind when I fled. Though you're most welcome to my old Protectorate equipment on that ledge.
I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life is behind me for good, it seems.
No need for that. Just get the hell out
Of course. You've already done so much for me. I won't take any more of your time. Thank you, stranger. And may the Sovereign protect you.
You're by ledge. What ledge? Is he a lodge? No, that's my good deed for the day. This is that landing pad I snuck onto earlier. Ooh, left some shotgun shells. Oh, it sure is. Alright, well, we got 10 minutes. Hopefully we can clear this place out and call the stream after that.
Registering a decrease in air quality due to decomposing protectorate bodies. Shallow breaths are recommended.
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh.
Yeah, why can't we just bury them? I don't know, dude.
Oh. Even my damned hammer turns against me. Blazes, that stings.
Unfriendly combat range. Standing by with life support.
Actually, hit me up with that.
Moving to cover. Taking cover.
Emergency protocol syringe is primed.
Feel like that. Did he just call us ne'er-do-wells? Of course. Those electric machine guns I've heard so much about. Come on, Bessie. Sorry, slight technical difficulty there. Hopefully it's sorted. Hopefully. We going again? Oh, and okay, the Twitch end is just dead. YouTube end seems to be working now. I guess we continue with that, and we're gonna clear this building and end it, because, just a bit short.
Deserves a
Those shot grenades are not that bad. I'm up here now. Except I can't get over there. Got that sweet, sweet loot. Not really. I definitely used more rounds down at you than I got back.
Congratulations on your infiltration of Vox Relay Station, Commander. Further caution while exploring this location is advised.
Yeah, there most definitely. I really need to get another holster. Maybe we call it there? Yeah, you know what? This is actually
Putting traders on display like that's one way to send a message. Can't be too good for morale, though.
Oh, God. Those are... Oh. Oh, lordy, lordy. That's messed up.
quickly. Must all bear witness.
Excuse me? What are we bear witnessing to? Well, I guess you folks are gonna have to tune in next time to find out. Will our heroes get wrecked in the box relay, or will they save the town? Tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. EST. So until then, so until then, you folks have a good one. Stay safe out there.